Oh my God.
Money from RSA, because please RSA, give me more. Please RSA, give me more. Poker face, from National of Bangladesh. Poker face, from National of Bangladesh. Calling to the UK, say, please RSA, can I have some more? Please RSA, can I have some more? Poker face. It's all that he could do, brothers. He claims the terrible MLA's mixed martial art argument. All he does is argue all day on Poker face tell. Mixed martial argument. The news was that Poker face corrected to call the unity between Muslim brothers. 24 hours MMA on Poker face. The mixed martial argument channel. Boycott that bullshit channel. He's a Poker face for a goddamn black living of Bangladesh. Gets no morals, no vision. We'll have our RSC. We can pay him again and we'll send him out again. We'll pay him again. We'll send him out again. We can pay him as much as we want.
And yes, I have gone fat. I know everyone's probably looking at hard. Wait, I have got no. I'll lose it. Still enjoying myself a bit.
Use that. You have your permission from that area to use this and play whatever you want, as much as you want. I will not even play what you want to play. You will remix it, you will send it to the box, you will put it on the charts. I don't care. Any freaking trading, let's get the world known. And the number one sellout is not the Sears,
Yeah, I'm going to start doing something a bit different. Actually, let me just, because I don't want this to be too long, I'm going to start doing something a little bit different, which is I'm going to try and get my SteamYard to work. I'm going to let people call in. Now think about it, yeah? Me by myself, I'll put the link out. You got 10 seconds to speak to your God, Puddidas. And if you do not pass the 10-second audition, you're chucked out. Then if you pass that, you get to stage 2, which is at 20 seconds. So I'm going to try and set it up here, because I'll be honest with you, I haven't really got much to talk about in terms of, because there's not really anything going on. I'm just at home, the coronavirus and all this kind of bullshit. There isn't really much else. So I need to rant a bit, to be honest with you. So I wouldn't mind. So what I'll do is, like, I'll open it up. If you want to talk to your God, Daraj, remember, I'm not saying I am God. You treat me like a God. I will put the link into the chat. Yeah. I'm not. It's not that I'm ill. I'm sleepy. I didn't go sleep until 10 o'clock this morning. 10 o'clock in the morning. So I've just woken up literally like half an hour ago. I was supposed to do a show on Many Cinders, but that's been cancelled. So I thought I'd quickly just do this one. We're supposed to do a show on a Sikh-centric show. So we are going to be doing a show on Many Cinders in the future, which is going to be about female Sikhs. Yeah. It's just that the person that we're supposed to get on today didn't have time, so we're going to try and do it for the next. Oh, Thierry Henry, yeah, maybe. I reckon I got coronavirus, if I'm being honest with you. I wouldn't even be surprised, to be honest with you, because I was ill for around, what was it? Look who's here. Ultra Funky or Ultra Puddy. You're going to be punished today. Let me say something. Ultra Funky is going to be punished. You're going to see a punishment, yeah, for Ultra Funky, because yesterday he was behaving like a charail. A charail. Do you know what charail is? Ultra Charail. That's his new name, Ultra Charail. The first punishment, yeah, Padida. Watch this. Watch this. I am taking charge, because yesterday the G block were like demons, yeah. First punishment, yeah. Big up Sarah. First punishment, comment Ultra Padida. Comment now. Let's have a look. Let him comment. Let him comment. He's gonna have to comment at some point. Oh, so Aurelia is a witch. Yeah. A witch. And so yesterday I was on Veli's channel, yeah, and I was up against look what I'm gonna do to you. Watch this. Here you go. Here you go. How does that feel? Here you go. Here's one little present. One little present. Let's give him another one. Everybody, do me a favor, yeah. Give Ultra Trail, give Ultra Trail a little present with a timeout, please, everybody. Everybody, give him a little timeout. He's gonna be punished today. He needs the punishment because these guys, these Ultra Trails. Let me say something, yeah. Like, when it comes to these guys, man, they're like witches. A Trail is a witch. They're all cackling. Have you ever seen what can I think? What movie is it? Witches of Eastwick or something, yeah. It was was it Ultra, James Jones that put the there, and thingy. They were like Jarils around a cauldron. You know a cauldron, yeah? They were like around a cauldron mixing. Dad. Oh my god, it was pretty goddamn scary. I'm not gonna lie. Now I'll wait until he's untimed. Is he timed that still? Oh, is Manny Cinder there? Oh, let me say a couple of hellos because Manny Cinder hasn't even commented, but he's already. Manny Cinder, don't hide him though. I'm not sure why you hid Thierry Henry. He's normally all right. Thierry Henry, Manny Cinder has even said hello, and he's already hidden someone. Let me say a couple of hellos first. I can't remember whether Afghans, that's a real Afghan, whatever, man. Yeah, I'm getting grey, whatever. Where you been? Big up, Big Fitzy, Carl Holmes, man like H, Shaquan, that goddamn putty that. Why are you not fasting rather than sitting around acting like a goddamn degenerate? Yeah, I thought Ramadan is supposed to make you a better person. Suzanne, Medic 999. Captain Bloodfire, yeah. Simon, big up. Jack Maple, Ultra, big up to Ultra, but he's gonna get punished today badly. He's gonna get a real bad punishment today. Sorry, dude, you're gonna get it. No. You have to understand, yeah. The G block here were in like some kind of you know, like how can I explain it? They had stopped spamming on there, yeah, and Rob at the same time. They were like with their gods. Like they were all kind of like hysterical. They were like almost like in a kind of like ecstasy. Like they were like, you know, like possessed. It was unbelievably weird. I'm not going to lie. I was like sitting there going, what is wrong with these nutcases? All right. So, yeah, I look tired because I am tired. I was supposed to do a show today at 6 o'clock on Manny Cinders, and it was going to be a show about Sikhism and women. Yeah, and I know people are going to say, Raj. Oh, is that really? Oh, is that ultra true? Yeah, it was funny. Let me tell you something. Is that ultra? Oh, is that? Oh, we're going to have to time him out here as well. We have to time him out. So, dude. We're going to have to time him up as well. We have to time him out. He's going to have to be punished today. Sorry, dude. You have to be punished, Ultra. You know, being a demonic Jareel, yeah, needs to be punished for at least one show. Yeah, that's Ultra. I had to punish him again. So, what I'm going to do in the future, because these shows, I'll be honest, dude, there's nothing for me to really rant about. Big up to Manny Cinder, my boy, man. Big up Manny Cinder. Big up Manny Cinder, man. There wasn't much to talk about. So what I'm going to do is to try and link, like I said, my StreamYard account to my YouTube, and people can call in. So I'll do like a call-in show, and you're gonna have to audition. 10-second audition. You make the first stage, you're allowed to go into second stage. If you don't make the first stage, I'll chuck you off. This ain't that ain't gonna be a show with me chatting to people. So if I like you, don't call, because I'm not here to talk to people I get on with. Oh, WeBeard, yeah, I got your email today. One of the reasons I did the stream right now is like WeBeard actually contacted me. Please, Rod, do a show. It's all right, fair enough, man. I'll be honest with you, I was going to do one anyway, but I want to make it look like I'm a good guy. So I said, yeah, I'll do it. Now, the main reason I'm doing this show as well, I was supposed to do it the other day, but I just don't have time. You got to mask up, Pudley does, yeah? Listen to me, you goddamn degenerates. You're pissing me off now. You've got to mask up, yeah? It's getting stupid. I went out on Thursday, so I've only been going out once a week, and it's around for a 2.5-hour period. We have to go everywhere to get my stuff. The problem is that when I went out on Thursday, the amount of people I saw with a mask, it actually decreased. Yeah, decreased. You have less people now wearing a mask than they did 2 weeks ago. Yeah, and so I was walking around. I was going, okay, I'm all masked up. I've got my gloves on. I'm being very careful not to cough and all this kind of stuff. And then I had to go 3 stores. Poundland, yeah, I'll go Poundland. I know, I don't look poor enough to go Poundland. I admit. Poundland, Asda, and Sainsbury's. Every store had around 98% of the people not wearing masks. Yeah, you're being very selfish doing this, because the thing is, the mask is not to protect yourself, but to oh, shut up. Oh, I was about to say shut up to Manny Cinder. You do need to wear a mask, Manny. Now, let me explain why, yeah? Now, let me explain the reason why. You can make your own mask, though, Sam, yeah? I might do a tutorial on how to make a mask. Let me see how I can make a mask. Maybe I'll do it now. All you need is a piece of material and just some elastic bands. It's pretty simple. The masks that you buy don't have to be surgical masks. They don't even have to be that good. All you need to do with a mask is that if you cough or you sneeze, it keeps most of the germs in. Yeah. So when I'm wearing my mask, now me and Manny Cinder are gonna probably have an argument. I might have to. Can I time out Manny Cinder? Let's have a look if I can time him out. Am I allowed to? Can I time him out? I can actually I can actually time out people. I didn't realize that, even if they're oh, I won't time them out. No. Stop doing misinformation, Manny Cinder. Now, the thing is this: if everybody wore a mask, yeah, in the store, I'm not talking about everywhere. You don't need to walk down the road with a mask on. I'm talking about when you go into a store. If everyone was to wear a mask, you would decrease the chances of giving somebody else or increasing the risks of other people getting the coronavirus. Now, I know some people say that, the coronavirus is not a big deal. It's not this and it's not that. Don't worry about it. Listen here, I have two elderly parents and a disabled person in my family. To me, it's a real risk. I'm not taking the risk. If it means, yeah, I have to put a mask on and a pair of gloves, big deal. It's not like I'm asking people to freaking well have their head removed. Like, it's not that difficult. When you go into a store, mask up. When you walk out the store, take the mask off. People are acting like, oh my God, it's a hoax. I'm talking about my boy Manny Cinder. Me and him, yeah. Let me just, before I say anything, me and Manny Cinder, yeah. Manny Cinder is one of the very few people that I actually would say is in a handful of people on my hand that I actually really get on with, yeah, and that's rare. He's one of the very few people I've let into my home, which means that I've given him a level of trust. But he's wrong on this, yeah. Whether it's a hoax or whether they're exaggerating the figures, whether it's 5G, whether it's what, I don't really care. the main thing is, yeah, even if there's a 2% chance that the coronavirus is real, I'm not taking the risk. Yeah, I'm not taking the risk because I have people within my family that are actually very vulnerable. That if I take the risk, for me, taking the risk and saying it's a hoax is between life and death. For me, if I make a mistake here and I say, okay, I don't believe it, and I'm like, oh, who gives a shit? Let anyone around the house. If I'm wrong, the difference between me and others is that for me, it could have real consequences, like real dangerous consequences. Even if I'm 1%, if I thought to myself I was right, even if I was wrong by 1% and I was wrong, I could actually cause massive issues to people that I love. So I'm not taking a risk, man. The other thing is that I can't believe I'm saying this, but do not use disinfectant, yeah, as a cure. Yeah. Now, I'm not gonna lie here. I've been watching a lot of the Trump. What is it called? He's shut up, Manny. I've been watching a lot of Trump's. He's kind of like coronavirus conferences or whatever he gives. I'm not gonna lie here. It's hysterical. It's like a comedy show, yeah, like a real life comedy stand-up show. But even I have to say that although I enjoy them because they're quite hysterical, they are. What he said the other day was insane. If you look at the my actual photo for this particular I'll big up to Phil Mitchell speakers one out of Triple S as well. Peace be upon you. I can't remember. Waking Raj is Chinese. He's far due to waking the be Raj is Chinese. He's far too advanced for us. Let me say something. How dare you call me Chinese? I don't eat dogs. I'm only joking. I know people get upset when I say something like that. Yeah. So, oh, he's out. He's out. He's had a few little thingies. He had to look or ordinated minister. He had to be punished. It's not permanent. He will have his mod status back, but for one day he must be punished. He deserves it. He deserves a bit of punishment today. So with Trump, I would say that if you watch his conferences, they are hysterical. But the other day with what he said about, injecting what you call kind of disinfectant and using UV light rays to kind of kill the coronavirus in our body. Even I was like, this is insane. Like, I've watched the clip a few times now because I actually like the oh, look, is there, don't time him out now. He's learning now. We're gonna kind of tame the ultra. Now the thing is that when he was talking, the thing I found is there, oh, Manny Cinder, God is punishing you for talking about what is it called, the coronavirus being a hoax. So is it frozen for everyone? So the thing is that what I find hysterical is the female doctor's reaction. Yeah, the female doctor's reaction, not the actual coronavirus. What you were saying, because when he was talking, I was finding hysterical, like the way she was looking. She was like, but I have to say that they're pretty good. Is it buffering? Is the stream buffering? Yes or no? Let me have a look. Oh, it's okay on my end. All right, so I'm going to be doing a few things. Oh, yeah, my drawing here. I know everyone's going to say, Raj, what have you been doing? Is it buffering? I'll big up Raindrop. Tell me if it stopped buffering, though. Is it buffering that? It's okay on my end. Yeah, let's do a cage match between me and the Ultra Funky. Not buffering. All right. So I know people are going to say, Raj, what you been doing apart from getting fat? Because I've actually put on weight. It's embarrassing. I'm not going to lie. I actually feel the fat. To you fatties out there, yeah, how do you live being fat? Because right now, yeah, I feel like I put on a stone and a half. I can feel the man boobs coming and I feel uncomfortable. It's not a nice feeling. So any of you fatties out there that say that they like being fat, you're lying. Yeah, it's not nice being overweight, because when you've lost weight and you're skinny, you're much more agile and you feel much better about yourself when you're at a good weight. Right now, I am overweight because I've been eating a lot of kind of stuff at home, and I'm just chilling out and all that kind of stuff. So is it stop buffering? Yes or no? Tell me if it's stop. Big up to Raindrop, man. Big up to Raindrop. Oh my God. God. Is it buffering? Yes or no? Oh, it's not buffering. All right. All right. These guys are thingy. So there's a couple of things that I've been doing since I've been thinking. I have been drawing, and people are going to say, Rod, your drawing is exactly the same as it was what is it, like a month ago. And I'm going to say, yeah, you're right, almost. I had massive issues with my drawing. Yeah, I'm not going to even freaking show too much, but if you look in the middle, actually look, I have done bits, so you can see the ID card is now coming out. So obviously this is a 1984 is here. Yeah, I'm still drawing it. As you can see here now, I'm doing an ID card. And don't get excited to the, what is it called, the people that believe in one world order. It's called a world ID card, and it's actually gonna be it's gonna have the logo of the what is it called, the, you know, this logo here, which is Facebook, YouTube, and on there the name of the guy is gonna be Winston Smith. Winston Smith is the guy that is in you know, 1984 is 1984 the book. Winston Smith was the main protagonist. So yeah, I'm kind of getting there. It's getting there. But I'm freaking what happened was this. If you look in the middle here, there's this white thing here. This section here that's white, I had to cut out and add back on, like a surgery, like I was doing heart surgery. Yeah, I had to cut it out and put it back on because this whole section was ruined because of my mistake. So you can see his face is now coming, getting the freaking boot of. So I had a massive problem. So I spent nearly a week repairing this drawing because of my stupidity. Now a lot of people, when they saw my when they saw me shopping, oh yeah, I know Ultra. I like the look of that phone though. Remember when you see me shopping, you'll see me buying a lot of Yoo-hoo. People kept saying, "Oh, Yoo-hoo, why you got Yoo-hoo in your bag? Why you got Yoo-hoo in your basket?" Now, Yoo-hoo I normally use to glue paper because with paper, Yoo-hoo just seems to work brilliantly. Now, unfortunately, because of the coronavirus, I ran out of Yoo-hoo last week. And stupidly, I decided to use a different glue. Now, the glue is in the bin, yeah, because I was so angry with the glue, because when I put the glue on here to try and do something on the back, because I have to put some glue on the back, because it's actually two separate papers joined together. So in the middle here, you can see the line here. It's actually two separate papers, and I have to join them together to make A0. But in the middle, yeah, in the middle, I put the glue of the cheap glue. So this is the lesson I've learned. Yeah, never use cheap bullshit equipment because it totally warped my paper. So if anyone knows, when you put like water onto our paper, it will start to bow, obviously. And that particular glue had a lot of water in it. And so when I put it on there, this whole middle section just bulged out. And no matter what I did, I couldn't get rid of the bulge. So the only way I could do it was to cut out and then put it back. I'm not going to lie, it took me a goddamn week to make it to the point where you can't really see it now. So this whole middle section where you see this white line from here all the way to here is a new piece of paper. This whole section I had to glue in. I know it sounds like it's easy, but it wasn't. It was a freaking nightmare. So yeah. Oh, Simon, you're here as well. We got Simon, man. We got Simon. Other thing I'm going to start doing, like since I've been in lockdown, I'm going to start doing model making again. When I was younger, I was very good at model making. And so I brought a little bit of clay. I'm going to start model making again. Let me just, because I want to see if I still got it, man. So just a bit of clay. I'll be honest with you, I don't know if I've still got the skills, but when I was younger, I used to be freaking incredible at model making. The reason being is because I was so poor, I couldn't buy toys outside. I just didn't have the money for toys, so I used to buy plasticine and make my own toys and stuff. So I got very good at model making. So I might actually do a quick one, see if I've got anything. This is the first time I've used it actually. So this I'm saying, when you're at home, try something new. Like try something new. Try and do a new hobby or something. So I'm going to try and start getting back into model making and see if I can. If I still got the skills. I don't know if I have. Another thing I want to try and do is make voodoo dolls. Can someone teach me how to do voodoo dolls? So I can actually make. All right. So I can actually. All right. I should have probably done this. I should have probably practiced, to be honest with you. So you can see here, that's just the shape of a head at the moment. And you could just. It's not really that hard. It's about. So I might actually do voodoo dolls and see if I can try and put some kind of. Yeah. Why not? Like people should do stuff that they don't normally do. Like try something new. Like I haven't done model making for 25 years, so it's a long time. But I used to be very good at it when I was younger. I just stopped. I found it boring after a while. But if I can start doing it again. Yeah, so what I might start doing is to start making some models and stuff. I do want to make models of my enemies though as well, so I could try doing voodoo on them. I'm not lying, man. I do actually want to try and do a voodoo doll. See if I can put some pins in it and stuff. Actually, that's see, who's this? My first axe. You know what? I should have actually brought some equipment. So you can see here, just put in there. It looks terrible, but what can I say? First try. Always going to be terrible after 30 years. What I want to actually try and do is to make my character the Rajanator. You know that character that I drew? I want to try and do a full-scale model of that character if I can. Let's see if I can I've still got the skills to do that. Actually, this kind of clay is pretty. Yeah, it looks terrible. I'm not gonna lie. Skill level at 0. Yeah, but it's actually quite good I'm recording this because you'll see how rapidly I'd improve. Because when I didn't draw for 13 years. And then when I started drawing again, I was real bad. And then when within like a month, I was just like accelerating pretty damn quick. So I'm hoping the same thing will happen with my model making skills. That in the beginning, it'll be pretty poor, and then after a while, oh, where is this? All right. So it just took 2 minutes. Oh, hello everybody. Hello. Yeah, who does that look like? Probably looks like. See, everyone should just start doing stuff. Maybe I'll start doing some live, kind of like show people how to do stuff. Because I'll be learning at the same time. Now, the other thing I'm going to think about doing is actually when things become less, the coronavirus lockdown kind of eases up. I'm going to actually try and do one time a comedy stand-up once. Because I was thinking to myself, I said, screw it, man. What have I got to freaking more? Like, just do it. I wouldn't. And the reason being is because I need a new avenue to rant. Like, I don't want to do it to, like, I'll be honest with you, I'm not really into comedy like that, but I do want to, like, I would like to rant at a live audience, like really rant at them, and whether they find it funny is irrelevant to me. I just want to say what I want to say, because I think comedy or stand up is a good therapy as well. So I want to try and do it once at least, and because Emmanuel. Oh yes, awaken the people. Coconut oil. Yeah, thank you very much. You know, the world's ending, and this guy's talking about putting coconut oil in my bed. You know, don't worry about the thousands of people dying. Yeah, so what I'm going to try and do, I'll record it as well. A guy called Emmanuel, if you don't know Emmanuel, he does stand up, and so he's local to me. What I'm going to try and do, is to go to his comedy store and just do a little skit. And yeah, it's I'm not. And before everyone says, "Oh, Raj, you're not the new Dave Chappelle. Raj, you're gonna foul. Raj, you're not funny." Look, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm not here to freaking. I'm not here to say I'm gonna make a career out of it. I'd just like to try something new that I wouldn't have tried before the coronavirus. And I'm like, all right, why not, man? Why not? Why not do it? I was thinking, like, you know, what can I do to sort of like something new? Because I was thinking, you know, when the coronavirus, like, try and expand your views while you're at home and try and do new things. I was like, once the lockdown's done, I was like, what can I do here to kind of push myself? I was like, what about skydiving? I was like, no, I'm not doing that bullshit sky. Imagine me skydiving. What about scuba diving or something? Oh, jumping off a goddamn bungee. You know, I was like, no, I'm not doing that bullshit. I was like, what? You know, because I was thinking do something quite adventurous. But I was like, okay, what can I do to cause more suffering and hate and a heartache to the world? Do stand up, start roasting people, call everyone puddida in the thingy. Could you imagine that? They wouldn't even know what I'm saying when I say you ganjara. They'll all be like, oh no. Oh no, what is he talking about? So yeah, I'm gonna try and do that and see what happens, man. It'll be quite funny. I might take Banksy with me because Banksy said he would like to do it as well. So like a couple of people, if they want to do it, come down and we'll do like an open mic thing, and it's like a speaker's corner open mic. It'll be pretty. Yeah, I'm playing chess. I still haven't finished that drawing either. So you can see, you just have to keep on molding. You just keep on. The thing about this pottery shit. Yeah, nah. Well, I'll let you on. So do you know so like I said, yeah. No, the thing is, yeah, Ultra. I don't want people I know already, because then it'll be boring. Yeah. What I want to do on my call-in show, because what I said earlier was that I'm going to kind of switch this channel up a little bit, because right now there's no speakers corner. There's not anything really there's not really that much to do. I will be doing like Sikh-centric shows on Manny's channel with certain people. I was supposed to do one today, but unfortunately the people that were supposed to do it, they can't really do it today. So that's why I'm doing a live stream on here by myself. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna link my StreamYard to this channel. I'm gonna put the StreamYard link in the chat. Yeah, people. Yeah, and I don't mean just random people that I get on with. So don't call in if you're Manny Sindar or you're Ultra or you're anybody like that. Yeah, maybe Sia Lives here. Maybe she can call in. But people that don't get on with me, people that don't like me, I'll give you I'll give you, yeah. No, Ultra, you have lost a point. You are an atheist demon now. From yesterday, you're an atheist demon. Yeah, you was cackling like a witch, Ultra. You was cackling like a witch. It was like you was possessed by Jareel. See Alive wants to do a charity boxing match. She'll probably beat me up, to be honest with you. I'm scared, man. I don't know. I'd have to just get whooped. Yeah, I reckon See Alive would be a good fighter as well, man. She's just something about her. Like I'll just imagine her, like, you know, like really, really going freaking crazy, man. Wouldn't be able to do nothing. I'll probably get my head smashed in. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open the show up. Can someone show me how to link my YouTube channel to? No, Ultra, you're a demon. Do you know why? Because the reason you're a demon is because you have a demon on your Trinity. You're like the Trinity of Terrells, yeah. Yeah, I need to train as well, to be honest with you. I haven't trained. I was supposed to have an MMA fight with someone, and they freaking legged it now. Soon as that guy, real one, was saying for years, Raj, let's do an MMA fight. Soon as I said, yeah, I'll do it, or a boxing match, he suddenly disappeared. Yes, we will make sure that yeah, so what, like I said, what I'm gonna do, sorry if I'm distracted, but I'm kind of getting back into model making. I know it's kind of weird, like, yeah. So you have to keep on. I know it looks like it's the same thing, yeah. But you have to keep on just working the thing to the point that. See, look, it's pretty cool. You can just like move it in. See, actually, this is quite good because I can actually try and smooth it out live on there. And what you have to keep on doing is just to, yeah. Hopefully, I can make a real life. Yeah, so see, you have to just keep on molding. Thing about model making is like it's about just layering. Now, what I will be doing, the first thing I'm gonna make is definitely gonna be my what's it called? Let me have a look. Oh yeah. There they are. The first thing we'll do is I know, don't get excited. I know I've got my back turned. Everyone's getting happy. Oh, I can't even find it. Who cares? No, where I put it. My bloody super thing, whatever it's called. My Rajnator thing. I'll make that the first thing. That's the first thing I'm going to make with the gun and stuff. So, yeah. Well, this is probably what James looks like anyway. Quadratic equations. I'll big up to Black Bad Man. Yeah, no, I'm getting a little bit carried away with this. Let's put I shouldn't really, but let me see if I can get a turban onto this, because actually I want to make some kind of like more Sikh centric kind of. Yeah, I am safe. Thank you. I'm being very careful. Very careful. Yeah, but you, Ultra, you need to speak to Raspect as well, though. Raspect is after that James Jones, so it's not just me. What about your boy Raspect? Why does he hate him? Why don't you ask him? Because yesterday he was talking crazy about James Jones, that he's going to find him, he's going to do this. When he finds him, he's going to do X, Y, Z. I've not said that. All I've said about James Jones is that the guy is constantly trying to belittle people about their intelligence. Yeah, so we'll go, well, you're stupid, you don't know nothing, rah, 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 rah. And the guy has not given any, has not given any indication of what his qualifications are, what he's achieved in life. I've got a degree, for God's sakes, here. I mean, I'm not saying I'm clever, because my degree was in product design, but you know, I managed to go to university. You've got to have some form of intelligence, because you can't get into uni without A-levels or GCSE. So you know that if I went to uni, I've got my GCSE in maths, in English, and all that kind of stuff. And on top of that, I've managed to get my A-levels as well. I'm not saying I'm smart, because I'm pretty dumb, if I'm being honest with you. But I don't go around saying, oh, I'm the smartest person in the room, rah, 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 and then talking about bullshit stuff, yeah. And then you don't know nothing about the man, nothing. He doesn't tell you where he's from, so I don't know what country he's from. I don't even know if he's black, white, or whatever. He says he's black, but I don't know. The guy is constantly belittling people about their IQ. No one knows what he's achieved in real life. He's just an internet pussy-o. Yeah? He's just an internet pussy-o. And let me repeat again. This is the guy, yeah, that said that he wishes that my mother was dead. Remember, that's James Jones, your boy. The guy that goes, oh, I wish your mother dies. That's what he said to me. Yeah, and this is the type of guy that, you know, is in the G block. That's why a lot of people don't like the man, because the guy talks a lot, but doesn't let anything about himself come out. So we don't know nothing about him, not even a single thing. All right, so Ultra Funky goes, I don't know why Ras has it in for James, to be honest. In my subjective opinion, there are people who should be more of a priority in his list, but hey, each to their own. Yeah, you have to understand, Ultra. Raspit is now a Muslim totally. Yesterday he's now praying, and he's now fasting. I don't know. Look, let me say something. No offense, big up to everyone fasting, but if Raspit gets any skinnier, we're gonna probably see the world's skinniest man walking around. Yeah. Now he's fasting now, and he is 100% a Muslim now. So for him, James Jones mocking his thing, he's gonna piss him off, innit? You know, James Jones is mocking his thing. So Raspit is now Muslim, so he's not gonna like James Jones taking the piss. He's gonna take it personally. Yeah, so of course he's gonna not like James Jones, because out of everybody, James Jones is somebody that does actually really, really mock the thing, though. Yeah, like he'll use Islamic words. He's the guy that got him to say, "What do you mean stop slavery, fam? What do you mean stop slavery, fam?" Now that, yeah, in itself is one of the worst catchphrases to have. What do you mean stop slavery, fam? So if, look, yeah, all right, so if somebody has managed to get you to say, what do you mean stop slavery, fam? And then that person is using that as his catchphrase against you, you're going to be pissed. Like, that's why he's pissed, because I'm not going to lie. If I had that as my catchphrase, yeah, I would be pissed. I'm not going to lie. What do you mean stop slavery, fam? And I use it a lot as well. So he kind of probably is pissed off at the fact that this particular saying, what do you mean stop slavery, fam, has caught on now, because that's how I now kind of rinse out that little Raspit. I don't really say much about Raspit anymore, just because of the fact that I buried him anyway. there wasn't much he could do now. I mean, he doesn't even mention my name anymore. So there's not much I can do. Like the guy, I big up Black Bear, man. The guy is totally destroyed when it comes to like me. Yeah, I destroyed him. Yeah, I put him 6 foot under and buried him and then cremated him at the same time. So that guy hasn't really got much to say against me. But I still, even though he doesn't talk about me anymore, I still like saying, "What do you mean stop for slavery, fam?" Yeah, you'll hear me saying it. And that must piss him off, man, because the person that made that trending was James Jones. I heard it from James Jones. Yeah, I didn't even actually hear the original. Then the reanimator did it in a video. And so obviously he's going to be pissed off with that. Yeah, big up Sid Snot, Raj for me. Yeah, I agree, man. Of course he's going to be pissed off, yeah, that this catchphrase has caught on and he's now being exposed as somebody that supports some form of slavery. That's going to piss you off. Yeah, obviously he now wants to find him. I don't blame him. I'll join forces with Respect on that one. I'll tell you that straight now. Yeah, I already have a massive problem with Respect, to be honest, dude. Personally, like I think he's a goddamn degenerate, no doubt about it. Always talking shit, freaking or getting involved in my business. But I don't hate the man. Look at that turban. Look, look at that. Yeah, everyone's gonna say, Raj, why are you putting a turban on him? How dare you put a turban on him? Actually, this is the exact turban style that I want. Exact turban style. My turban style isn't there. This is the exact style I want. Yeah, exact style. I'm gonna try and get it to. I'm gonna try and get it to that particular standard at some point. Yeah. I haven't even got no equipment. This is a tweezer. I need to buy some equipment because this doesn't do the job. So what I'm gonna, do you know what? I need to definitely find that picture now so I can inspire myself. So give me a minute. I need to inspire myself. So I'm actually getting inspired. Where is that? I am here. I am here. Oh, look what I found, man. Bloody hell. I've been looking for that. I'm looking for that for ages, man. Where did that suddenly pop up from? Where's that freaking thing gone? I'm getting pissed off, man. I don't know. That's taking a minute. Good. The hell? Oh my god, I can't even find what I was looking for, man. That's taking a piss, man. I want to find my Raj man thing. Put down. Look at it. It's nice. Oh. because I want to make the model of my superhero character. I can't seem to find it. So my superhero character. So you can see here, there's quite a little turban on. Need to smooth it. So you can see this is the first ever model I've made in 13 years. Not actually 30 years. So you can imagine what I'm going to start making once I start to bloody well put my mind to it. Because I've got all these characters and stuff I can start kind of creating. And actually, look what I found. R.I.P. by Jignard Singh. It's actually one of my favorite drawings, actually. Yeah, so I used to go to Speaker's Corner. I did this as a portrait. He passed away. Yeah, thank you, Ultra. He's trying to get in my good books now. You could get some fire for a day at least. So you can see here, this is like my by Jignard Singh. We got R.I.P. The eyes are quite nice. I'll tell you one of the drawings that I haven't really seen for a long time that I actually really love now. I don't know why I've never. So what it is sometimes when I do a drawing, I don't appreciate the drawing until years later. Yeah, like this drawing now is one of my favorites. Yeah, the reason being, this is Banda Singh Bahadur. It's just the eyes. Yeah, like when I walk around when I'm in my room, yeah, and this is staring at me, I'm like, yeah, this kind of pumps me up. That makes me go, yeah, I want to go out there and freaking, well, you know. So this is Banda Singh Bahadur. So this is one of my favorite ones in terms of the eyes. These eyes, yeah, like, which I didn't realize, actually follow you around the room, which is quite weird, a weird thing, because I didn't realize that. Yeah, I mean, what I'm planning on doing, yeah, my plan has kind of gone a bit completely pear-shaped, to be honest with you, about art exhibition. So H1 says, are you going to be doing a art exhibition? So what happened was this. 95% of my artwork is irrelevant now. Yeah. So all of this stuff, all of that stuff, it's all bullshit. Yeah. I started from scratch and I had to get rid of all my artwork because most of it, I'm not talking about my Seek artwork, I'm talking about mainstream artwork. I only had 2 drawings that I liked. One was that one there, which is obviously my the one that I'm is in space, and the other one about children being boiled in ovens. So I started again, and obviously I started with I'm playing chess, you're playing Connect 4. I'm playing chess, you're playing Connect 4, which is that one there. That one's still drawing, and then I started this one here. And my plan was to exhibit in August. And what I was going to do was to come out with a bang, and I don't mean like that, you dirty buggers, but was to come out with a bang with like some real thought-provoking artworks about like free speech, about stuff like this. And this obviously 1984 is here, and about free speech, and you can see here with the boot on the thing and all that kind of stuff. So that was my plan, to come out swinging, yeah, because these are my largest drawings that I've done. Unfortunately, things have gone pear-shaped, obviously, because of the coronavirus. So I'm not going to be able to exhibit in August now. So my whole plan was I was working up to exhibiting in August, getting my artwork out there and trying to break it into the mainstream, because that's how the only way you can really try and make a living out of it. So and so unfortunately that's kind of gone pear-shaped. I've had to postpone it now until further notice. I'm still doing my artwork and stuff. Obviously I'm gonna do one more piece, hopefully 1 or 2 more pieces, so before I can exhibit. But it's kind of frustrating, I'm not gonna lie, because I've been planning for August to start exhibiting my large pieces. Actually, I've actually not looked at my. I haven't even looked at this for ages. You can see here's my. I'm gonna start drawing this again. Actually, I haven't actually done any art. I haven't actually done anything on this for around 2 months. You can see here. There you are, playing Connect 4. Goddamn degenerates. So I think these artworks together would have been great. That one, and a couple of other ones in an exhibition. But what do you do, man? God works in mysterious ways. Nothing I can do about that. Nothing I can do. I have to just postpone it. It does mean, unfortunately, that I'm going to have to work a 9 to 5 for around 6 months, which is this. That's what's pissing me off. If I'm being honest, with you more than anything. I don't mind postponing my postponing stuff, but it's the fact that I have to work the 9 to 5 bullshit for around 6 months, which is gonna COVID art show. I'm gonna do a drawing about the COVID as well, about coronavirus. I will be doing that, showing the degeneracy of human beings, how they behaved around the goddamn stockpiling and all that kind of shit. So I will be, and I might actually do a positive one about the NHS. I'm thinking about drawing what to do. So I will be doing a few pieces to sort of like tackle that as well. It is frustrating, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, shut up, G Block. Demon Block, more like it. Demon Block. What the F? What pumps you up? Oh yeah, it pumps me up. I know. It sounds a bit suspect there. I'm not gonna lie. I have to agree. What can I say, man? I have to Nah, not characters of Speaker's Corner, man. No. I've got other artwork I want to do, which is more thought-provoking about human nature and stuff like that. So I need to start concentrating. I've got a concept already, exactly what I'm gonna do. Oh, look who's there! Badmash, Bhagat Pratinda, the Lachan. Oh, Steve. Oh, big up Atheist Steve. They're all coming in now. I was about to stop in a bit. I will say, the Lachan, if you want to jump, I was going to do a show today from a female perspective on Manny Cinders. Like I said, the offer's open to you. You can jump on in the future. Today it was cancelled because I didn't have the person that wanted to do it. They couldn't actually come on there today. If you want to jump on, fair enough. And the person that you had an issue with, I've made my views clear to him now already. Yeah, everyone's cool, man. Everyone's cool. How's everyone with you, Delotten? Hope everything's all right, man. Auntie G's cool as well with you as well, man. I will say that, since this coronavirus, I think people need to start thinking more about their own mortality as well. We need to start thinking about. I know the atheists out there, like Atheist Steve and Ultra and other people, find it hilarious when I say, "Oh, I'm thinking more about God and the afterlife." They find that like crazy. Like, yeah, you should. Like when you're in a situation where people are passing away and from a particular virus. I know people die. Before everyone says, Raj, people die all the time. They die all the time. I know they die all the time. Thousands, probably millions die every day. I understand that. But when you've got one particular illness or disease which is causing mass, let's just say, casualties, it just makes you think a little bit, about what's next. Instead, some people don't really give a shit. They just think that it's all over once they're dead in this world. What do you think, Raindrop? Look at that. But that is, let me say something, yeah. This is the exact style turban I want, yeah. This is what I'm going to aim for now because I need a sharp, we call it a chunja, yeah, like a little chunja at the top, yeah, like there. This is exactly how I need my turban to be. Yeah, I'm actually giving myself a thingy. Yeah, did that live on air. First ever model, first ever time I've sculpted for 30 years. Now, let me tell you something. I'm not, well, I will pump my own trumpet. Watch when I get into the swing of things, yeah, you're going to be shocked. I'm not lying. You're going to be shocked. I know for a fact, yeah, when I start getting into this swing of things, I will be able to make models that look like statues. Yeah, you know, like these kind of like real or toys. They're gonna look like real high-end models. Yeah, that I can kind of like, you know, spray up. I'll probably paint them and stuff like that. I'll big up to Banksy as well. Oh, Banksy, can I ask you a question? You know, yesterday, why was James Jones polite to you yesterday when you was on the panel with Stops? Was he polite to you yesterday? Because I jumped on later. Was he polite to you? Or was he effing and blinding like he normally does? Oh, you fat prick this, rah, 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 when you jump on. Was he polite to you? Yeah, oh, he was. This is the thing though, Ultra. This is what annoyed me yesterday. Yeah, let me explain what annoyed me yesterday. So, just to confirm, Banksy, he was polite to you? Yes, he was yesterday. Yeah? Yeah, I will. Raindrop. I'm gonna start actually creating full figures. The first one I want to do, yeah, to be honest with you, and I know it's probably not the one. No, let me explain what happened yesterday. And a lot of people thought I went crazy yesterday, and they were mocking me, going, "Oh, Raj, you gone mad. Oh, James Jonas triggered you." Let me explain what happened here, because you know James Jones, whenever Banksy jumps on, he's totally calling him a pedophile, this, that, you fat this, you that, you cunt, you name it, yeah. Yesterday, he was so polite to Banksy, yeah. Then Jupiter jumped on. And normally, James Jones is vile to Jupiter. He'll call her a whore, a prostitute, you this. And yesterday, with her, he was polite as well. And why was he polite yesterday? Banksy, why was he polite to you and Jupiter yesterday? Ask yourself why. Why do you think? Why do you think? You need to answer. Because of Stops. This guy, yeah, because Stops was on the panel, he changed his whole persona to be some kind of intellectual. Normally, yeah, this degenerate is effing and blinding at Banksy, effing and blinding at Jupiter, and effing him and basically being rude to me. So when I heard him being so polite, I have to admit, I was like, you fake bitch. You're a fake. Yeah. Like, be the same. Yeah. This is the thing I don't like about certain people. They change whenever people are around them. So whether you like me or not, yeah, when I'm by myself, I'm the same. When I'm in a group, I'm the same. If I'm with the queen, I'm the same. I'm going to call the queen a puddida to her face. Yeah. I am the same. The only time, yeah, I am probably going to change my... Oh, I did message you back, Suzelle. I did. Yeah, I did. You have to check your thingy. Check your messages. I emailed you back like a week and a half ago. The reason why he was so polite is because Veli, Ultra, and James Jones see Stops as their god. Yeah, they see him as a god or a prophet at least. Yeah, and so when they with their prophet or their kind of messiah, they're gonna be real on best behavior. And so they were like frothing at the mouth yesterday. Have you ever seen like witches around the cauldron? Yeah, that's how they were yesterday, like witches around the cauldron, like Jerez. We call them Jerez. All round the pot. It was unbelievable to watch, man. Not gonna lie. Banksy, jump back on there today, yeah, and watch how James Jones gonna switch it up now. Yeah, he's such a pussy, that guy. No wonder Raspet wants to get him. I want to get him as well, but not in that way. I just want to expose the man. I want to find out if he's got any real freaking quadratic equations. No, I'm not going to show that guy. I'm not giving that guy clout, that goddamn rat, Omar. So let me just quickly just show you what this wasn't actually prepared today. So can someone show me how easy is it to link my StreamYard? Rat has changed, bruv. He's changed into a goddamn bigger rat. That's not an improvement, is he? He changed from a rat to a bigger rat. I mean, what does that mean? Last time I spoke to him, he was a freaking degenerate still. Still freaking an idiot. Oh, yeah, here's the drawing. So this is the first character I'm going to create, yeah, with my... I'll big up Jen Wallace, yeah. This is the first character I'm going to... This is the first character I'm going to create. And I'm probably going to do this pose, I think, but with the mask on. So that pose, but with a mask on. So you can imagine, like when I got my the full model, will probably be around this big. I need to figure out how to I don't know what to because actually I can actually put on can actually how's it going, Steve? All right, even you can manage it. All right, that means it must be made for dunces then. No, I can use StreamYard. I just don't know how to connect it to my YouTube page. I need to do that. So what I'm going to do from now on in the future, once I connect it, I'm going to let people jump onto this panel to talk to me. But it doesn't mean you talk to me like chit-chatting. I'm not here to have chit-chat. I want my enemies to jump on and have an opportunity to speak to me. And I'm going to give them an opportunity to vent their anger. And then I can kick them off or keep them on, depending on how I feel that day. You know what? Yeah. God, it's actually. I'm not gonna lie. Sorry, I'm doing this, but it's actually inspiring me to buy some more clay because the clay's actually finished already. I can't believe how little. I just bought a little bit because I wasn't sure whether I could get back into it. Okay. Actually, that would be pretty good, considering first ever model on. Oh no, messed up now. Messed up. Oh, well, the beard's come out a bit weird. I was supposed to put a beard on it. That was supposed to be the beard, but it's come out a bit weird, to be honest with you. It didn't really come out. I put the eye thing on there quickly. Put the eye. What is the purpose of making a clay model, Raj? See the light. All right, so what is the purpose of making a clay model? Why would somebody want to make a clay model? Why don't you answer that first? Tell me why you think I might want to make a clay model. Ask yourself, why would I want to make a clay model? Give me an answer. Because asking that question shows me you're degenerate. Yeah. Next time, I'm going to put the StreamYard link out and you can ask me in person. Now, look how amazing it is, yeah, to make something from your own hand, yeah. And obviously, it's pretty shit at the moment because I've not done it for like 30 years. And so it's going to take time for me to get back in the swing of thing. But you can see, like, just making something with your own hands, yeah, is amazing. Like creating something from your own hands, being able to get this. So remember, just 30 minutes ago, I just had that, a lump of clay. Yeah, that's all it was, a lump of clay, and within 30 minutes, I've created something. If that doesn't explain to you why model making, why I'm doing this, nothing will. Because there's nothing better than the feeling of having a blank piece of paper and then suddenly something emerging from it that wasn't there in the beginning. Now, if you're not into the arts and stuff, and you think arts are from the demonic or from Shaitan and all that kind of bullshit, then there's nothing I can do for you. But trust me, art can have a very, very, very kind of like massive impact on people, massive impact on people. Yeah, it's quite sad when I see people asking questions like that. Why would I not want to make a model? Why would I not want to use skills that, you know, I've got in order to create something? Now, where did I learn that? I was self-taught. Now, let me explain something. When I was younger, we didn't have a lot of money for toys and stuff. So in my day, there wasn't all these toys everywhere. Remember, I'm old, and so the way that my family used to buy me stuff, they used to buy me plasticine. So with the plasticine, I used to make my own superheroes. So I used to have Spider-Man, Batman, all of my characters in plasticine models around that big. And so over years, I managed to be able to create my own toys. And obviously, if you're doing that for a long period of time, you're going to be able to start, you're going to get pretty good at model making. And so although I didn't really use clay as much, I was pretty good at clay as well. So I'm just going to use that skill that, you know, I've kind of like had hidden for a long time. Oh, you took a break this week, Steve. Yeah, don't blame you, man. I'm telling you, live streaming is pretty stressful. I'm not going to lie, man. Live streaming. Yeah. So my brother is a very good artist. My brother doesn't really draw that much. My sister's very good. I've replied to it, Cizelle. I have replied to it. I'll send it again, but I replied to it like a week and a half ago. Cizelle, I replied to it. I replied to it, man. I replied to it. Yeah. My sister's very good at art. Two of my sisters are shit. So half of my family is good. My mum's good at drawing, but my dad isn't. But my dad is very good at model making because he's a carpenter, so he used to make a lot of models with it out of wood and stuff. So yeah. But for me, like, you know, I've always just been able to just with my own hands, just be able to kind of create stuff. I've never really oh, you couldn't find it. I'll send it again then. I was asking a question, but you didn't reply. I don't want to say it out loud on here because it's a private matter, but just answer the question before I can send a proper response. There's a particular question I need answering. Okay. You know what? This clay is drying very quickly. Drying very. Well, I mean, why don't people try and do something they wouldn't normally do during this time? Why don't you try and draw people and send me it by email? Huh? Why don't you people, Steve, do a drawing and send it to me and I'll show it to the world. Sam M, do a drawing, I'll show it to the world. Suzelle, Raindrop, all of you do a drawing. I'll give you a drawing. To make, all right, why don't you do a drawing here and I'll announce the winner. Oh, shut up your goddamn windows. Painted 2 windows yesterday. I suppose that's art. Do you know what? Yeah, the sad thing about it, you could probably put that in a modern art exhibition, and they'll say it's art, Steve the atheist. That's how bad things are. at the moment. Like, you know, if you look at modern art, yeah, it's absolute garbage. Absolute garbage, man. Oh my god. It's a I still have an idea for a drawing. Yeah, why don't you pencil it out, Jen? And then I can I'll show it to people. I'll be like, all right, pencil out the drawing. No debates. We're going to be coronavirus, obviously. What I do want to do is open the panel up to find. I don't want his mouth to open, man. Yeah, sorry, I know you lot are probably bored out your brains, man. But once I get fixated on something, as you know, once I get fixated on something, so what I want to do here is this is my first ever quick model. Let's look how much I can improve within, say, a month. Yeah, I want an argument as well, man. Like, I miss arguing, man. It's so frustrating not being able to argue. I'm not lying. It's good to argue with people, like saying, savages, you savages, you know. Or Suzelle going, oh, you know, you're connected to Hizbut Tahrir or something, you know, when she says it in Speaker's Corner and all that kind of stuff. We like to have a little rant, man. Probably all of us are very, very kind of like frustrated at the moment, not being able to rant. All right. Yeah, sorry, I know it's turned into an art class. It's turned into an art class. Sorry, guys. But let's have a look. I wonder if I can. Oh, you can't do that. So not bad, not bad, not bad. Not bad. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Yeah. And then I need to put it on a stick or something. Yeah. The thing is, it dries very quickly. This is one of the things I didn't realize how quickly it dries. I thought it would take longer to dry. It's already dry. It's already dried out almost. So you can't work it. You have to work it quick. And then what I'll do is I'll paint them as well. Yeah, I know. What it is I haven't been able to, because I haven't done it for such a long time. I'm actually finding it difficult to do the lip. So I haven't done model making for like 30 years, so I need to start practicing again. And that's a little bit better, I suppose. Is that better? A little bit better, I suppose. Yeah, I need to do proper eyes. No, what it is, Atheist Steve. Yeah, I need to add water. Oh yeah, I forgot about the water. Sorry. You're supposed to add water to the bloody thing. That's the whole point. Oh yeah. Sorry. Yeah. I'm such an amateur. I forgot you're supposed to add water to the bloody thing. Yeah. Oh yeah. Water. When did Thanos become Seek? Yeah, you're right. Yeah. We could decide. Oh yeah, we could do that. Once it's hard, you can actually. I need to invest in some, because these are just tweezers. I need to invest in some sort of pottery. No, you don't need a kill. You don't need a kill for this though. This is called new stuff. It's called dry air clay. So you don't need to kill for it. You don't need to fire it up or dry it by itself, and you can then paint it. So yeah, it's pretty good stuff actually. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think there's no way. If I had it the other way, we had to put the kill on, then that would have been a complete disaster. Because obviously I haven't got I wouldn't be able to do that, and it'll break. Right. A little bit of detail on the bed now. And then, well, when you paint it and stuff and smooth it out and everything, yeah, it'll be pretty. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. I'm so talented, man. Sorry, dude. I know. You know, I know. Oh, he's supposed to have like a robot eye. I know. It didn't go right. It's just a quick thing. It's supposed to be like a robot eye, like a thingy. I know. I'm so talented, man. I know, peasants. I know it's hard for you to understand. You know, so upsetting for you like that. I can't imagine how it would feel, yeah. And this is not me being horrible, but having no talent must just be miserable. Like it must be miserable. Like if you got no talent, you can't do nothing. Like there's nothing that you have a talent for. Like you can't sing, you can't do art, you can't do this, you can't do that. All you can do is there isn't really anything. So especially during this time frame, not having any talent is must be difficult. Like right now, I'm just gonna do stuff that I normally wouldn't do, and then just sort of expand upon it. But I want to make a big statue of my Rajanator character, and then hopefully I can kind of paint it and everything as well. Anyway, there isn't really much else I can say today. There isn't really anything for me. There isn't even anything for me to moan about, to be honest with you. I'm trying to think about something to moan about, but there isn't really anything apart from you lot need to start wearing masks. Tommy Robinson's live at 7. Tommy, yeah. I need to know that first, Suzelle, and then I'll get back in contact with you. Yeah, I need to. I was sorry, dude, if I made you upset. I'm sorry, but what you can do if you got no talent is try and do something. You don't know, yeah. The one great thing about art, yeah, is this: it's subjective. It's subjective. There's no real objective art in the sense that what people like, it can be very, very different. So some people might have very little talent in terms of drawing and stuff like that, but they might be able to still create something that so might resonate with people. So yeah, I would say try it. You might be but I have to admit, it does annoy me when I see talentless people, like doing a paint on a wall, and that then goes for like 80,000 or £1 million or whatever it is. All right, so let me just see a thingy. So like I said, can people start wearing masks, please, in the supermarket? I'm gonna try because I'm telling you, it's getting quite frustrating now. Because when I went to the supermarket the other day, I mean, around 95% of people were not wearing masks. And I'm not talking about wearing masks all day. I'm talking about wearing masks within the supermarket. Because I saw people coughing, I saw people sneezing, and it was going all over the place. The main thing about the mask is just to kind of stop yourself from spreading germs. And once you're out there, just out of the supermarket, take it off. All right, so Ernie, probably in the world, how about diet, rather ship stuff to, I'd be the better. New Mexico, okay. New Mexico, a lot of art in the New Mexico. Mexico's in America, isn't it? Well, do you think it's curse of mankind to fix up? Yeah, maybe it's a curse. All the little animals are coming out now, enjoying themselves, because the nasty human beings are put back into their homes. So as you can see, yeah, Banksy. So I do like stop. Yeah, big up to Stop Star. I do like stops. Yeah, Banksy. Carl, the only thing Rap Boy needs to see is the red before him. Yeah, Carl Holmes, that was a good done. That's not my thingy. He said the only thing Rat Boy needs to see is the red beam before it hits before it finds his forehead. That is not my opinion. Obviously, don't agree with violence. Well, it depends. Depends. I don't agree with that. How do you sing Nalawal? Yeah. I planted lavender and hydrogens. I think you said hydrogen bomb. RCW. I'm shit at Gen says I'm shit at that kind of art, but I've been making hand knotted malers and bracelet malers. Okay, like that have been coming. Oh, wicked! All right, mala is like a little bead thing that you can pray with. Yeah, so yeah, big up, man. Maybe you can make a little, business out of that. Let's see here, Steve. Steve. All right. No, no. I think that's it, man. Nothing really to moan about, to be honest with you. It's quite frustrating that I like to have a good moan. But what is it to moan about? Everyone's miserable. Like, everyone's freaking more. There's nothing really to moan about apart from Trump saying put disinfectant in your body. Now, to Americans, yeah, you should be ashamed of yourself. Yeah, I said it. All Americans, even the ones that didn't vote for Trump, you should be ashamed of yourself. You're the laughing stock of the world at the moment. Yeah, everyone's looking at you like, how the hell? Because one thing I've realized about America is that, oh, good night, teasing. A lot of the regular thing here. Yeah, the thing I've realized about America, if you don't have a strong leader, the way the American kind of like government is set up here in terms of the individual states, it's almost like you got 50 different countries, and that's making their situation a lot worse because each state is very complicated. Like you have a governor, you have mayors of the cities, then you have people in the Senate, from my understanding, the people that are the kind of like what they call the senators and stuff like that. And then you have the president, who it's a mess, if I'm being honest with you. Very, very I'll big out to Shide. It's very, very messy. So right now, Trump, because he's such a crazy, yeah, everyone's well, man. Hope your family's doing well. Because Trump is kind of like contradicting himself all the time, giving out a kind of like contradictory message. Like on the one hand, he says, you know, you shouldn't go outside and try and confine yourself, and then he's telling these particular states that he supports them when they're protesting about, you know, staying indoors. The thing is, if you don't have a strong leader, the whole thing is a shit show. Yeah, every state is doing whatever they want to do. There's no unified response. So within the UK, there's a unified response. Every single part of the UK is being governed equally. Yeah, obviously Scotland and Wales are going to have their slightly own little things that they're doing. Yeah, Senator govern. Yeah. I do like Cuomo though. I do like Cuomo, the governor of New York. I actually think he's the one person that's going to come out of this. Probably looking, or probably, let's say, it's going to be the one person that's come out of this actually benefiting from this. I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't run for president in 4 years' time. I wouldn't be surprised because I actually think that, you know, he has a good kind of, I don't know. Just I think he would probably be able to kind of run for president and maybe even win, if I'm being honest with you, because of the way he's handled the New York situation. I'm not saying he's done a brilliant job, but he's got a good way of he'll never get president. Oh nah, I think those days will be over, to be honest with you. I think he will probably become the first Italian president, if I'm being honest with you. Maybe in like 8-9 years. A lot of people yeah, if he's up against Trump, he would beat him. There would never be an Italian president. Jen Wallace, stop being a victim. The Italians will be, there will be an Italian president. They said that about Irish people. There'll never be an Irish president. JFK, there'll never be a black president. What's it called? Barack Obama. So, of course, there'll be an Italian president at some point. It's going to happen. Maybe when the mafia takes charge. Is that Betty? Is that Betty Bennett? I don't know where all Betty's channels have gone. Like, I've been trying to find out where Betty is. I need to text her, to be honest with you. Is that Betty's channel? Is that Betty or not? I don't know if that's Betty. Is that Betty or not? Is that the Betty or Betty Bennett? I don't know who that is. I don't think that's Betty. Scottish Betty. All right, sorry, I was about to start thinking that you're Betty. I'll big up to yourself anyway. Yeah, so America is a right mess because you got one state doing one thing, you got another state doing another thing, you got another state doing another thing, another state doing another thing, and the problem is anyone can go between each state. So if you're having a lockdown in one place, it only takes one or two people to travel over to another area to then spread the virus over there. It doesn't make sense. This is why China, as much as I hate the Chinese government, and I think communism is a goddamn waste of time, when it comes to being able to control the populations and lock down things under a communist one-party state, they know how to do that shit. Like that, I heard they locked people in their houses, like literally boarded the houses up, and if you died in there. And they controlled the virus, although I don't believe it was it 30, it was 5,000. I reckon it's closer to maybe 40, 50,000 in Wuhan alone. Right now in the States, as of right now, let me just double check. Let's see, worldwide 205,000 deaths, 205. I'm sorry, 205,000, whatever. UK had a lower death rate today of only 413, but they've gone over to 20,732, which is pretty sad. RIP to all those people. Yeah, anyway, I need to shoot now anyway. Like I said, once I get my StreamYard link to this channel, I will be switching it up a bit. Because I can't rant anymore because there's nothing to rant about and it's getting boring to do live streams. I love to rant. That's the only reason I do live streams. So what I'll do is instead of ranting like that, I'll get people to. So I'll give you just so that people understand. I will once I get the live stream linked, I'll put the live the StreamYard link in the chat. Now. If you want to jump on, I don't want people that are friendly though. So Steve, Manny, Sam, don't click the link. I don't want friendly people. Yeah, people that I know. I want my enemies to jump on because then obviously I can rant. Yeah, I put on weight. Yes, I've gone fat. Yeah, let me enjoy myself. I can physically feel myself. I put on weight. That's gone freaking hard already, man. That's freaking crazy. That's only like 20 minutes. Yeah, I'll put on weight. So I'll put that in there and then people can jump on. I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to allow people to jump on. You got 10 seconds or 15 seconds to say your piece. You say your bit. And then if I like what you said, you stay. If you don't, you're booted. Next one on. Next one on. Next one on. If you get to the next stage, you'll have 30 seconds. Yeah. And then it'll keep on going on. Some people might be on there for an hour. I don't know. Some people might not even make it for 2 seconds if I don't like you. So it'll be a good way to kind of spice things up a bit. And it will allow me to rant as well, though. So I do want to rant a bit. It'd be a good way to say, oh, Padida! Ganjad! And just kind of go mad at certain people that want to jump on there, though. If you don't want to get shouted at, then don't jump on. Oh, look who's here. Veli. Let me tell you about Veli. I'm going to go on there later on today because they weren't going to do a show today. But they actually done a show today. But the thing is, yeah, have a look at this, Veli. I did this, yeah, in around 30 minutes, yeah, live on here. First ever model I've made in 30 years. Originate that character. So think about it. Look at that. Look at that. What I'm going to do, once I find out what James Jones looks like, I'm going to make a model of him and I'm going to be sticking pins into it. And yeah, I've made this live on here. Rewind it. It was just a piece of clay 10 minutes ago. I mean, an hour ago. I'm too talented for my own good, man. So I'm going to make some crazy models once I thingy. Yeah, it's really rough though. Watch. Remember, everybody, look at this. Yeah, and I'm gonna do a show maybe like in a couple of weeks, and you're gonna see some of the most craziest model making. You're gonna be like, Raj, how could you? I'd be like the Leonardo da Vinci of model making on the net. Once I get into the flow of things, I just did this with a pair of tweezers as well. I didn't even have an equipment. I just got a pair of tweezers. Hold on. So Veli Rizanya is saying, Raj, you roasted yourself last night, bro. All right, let me say something here, yeah. When it comes to that particular channel, Veli's, yeah, they are in awe, yeah. They have their own gods on that channel. Their god is Stops and Rob. They worship those two. Them lot yesterday, yeah, I'm gonna say it, yeah, they were like Charels. They were Charels. A Charel is a witch. They were like Ultra, James, and Veli were like Charels going around the cauldron. It was pathetic. You need them. They worship those men. They worship them. Analyze Dunya. They worship Rob and Stop Spamming. It's unbelievable. This is why I said, yeah, within the atheist group, they had their own hierarchy of prophets and messiahs and people that are in a hierarchy. So they were complaining about religious people having their hierarchies of, like, you know, saints and, you know, people that are people that have their own kind of like, you know, priestly order. These guys, yeah, have their own version of it, but it's atheist. So you'll see when it comes to like people like Rob, these guys are bloody ejaculating over Rob, man. Like Rob, they were just like in hysteria. Do you know, like what I saw? It was like imagine a young girl, yeah, meeting the Justin Bieber or something. This is how the G Block were with Rob. Like a young 5-year-old girl or 10-year-old girl meeting Justin Bieber. They were like freaking going crazy. They wouldn't even let me talk for 30 minutes. It was like a goddamn I don't know what was going on. Big up to Stops though, I'm not gonna lie. I know the thing about me here, I've known Stops probably before Veli. Stops and Rob used to be on a gin and tonic. I used to listen to that all the time. I actually used to go on this sometimes. And let me tell you something. I would admit, when it comes to Stops, there is no point. He's going to wreck you if you haven't got the cojones to go up against him. There's no point even fighting that guy. Because with him, even though I'm cool with him, I know when it comes to the crunch, he'll freaking rip me to shreds if I can't answer certain questions. And I know that. So for me, I don't have an issue. If I'm going to lose against someone, I don't mind losing against someone like Stops. But I'm not going to lose against the Demon Block. You crazy? I'm back, bitches. You're lucky you got a show on today. Because I would have come back to yesterday. Yeah, I did take away his spanner. Ultra Funky was possessed last night. He was possessed by Jinn. He was crying and freaking wailing like a witch. Don't worry, tomorrow he'll get his spanner back. Don't worry, he'll get his spanners back. I'll probably give it back to him today anyway, but he needs to be punished. Because Ultra Funky. Let me say something about your goddamn degenerate James Jones, though. The reason I was pissed off yesterday, because James Jones was acting all innocent. Oh, how you doing, back? Normally when he talks to Banksy, yeah, he's like, you fat cunt this, you fat this, you that, you pedophile, you round-headed this, you bald-headed little prick, you little this, that, like that. Yesterday, I was listening, I was like, hold on. Why is James Jones being so polite to Banksy? Then I realized he's with his God. He can't mess around when his God's there. So he was polite to James Jones, to Banksy. Then I see Jupiter jump on. Normally when Jupiter jumps on, he says, you freaking bitch, you this, you goddamn racist, you whore this, you prostitute this. And I was like, he's polite to now Jupiter. Now, this is when I know that there's a hierarchy, because he knows when he's with his head honcho, stops. Yeah, when he's with his God, stops. He cannot behave the way he normally does. That's why yesterday, I have to admit, I was trying to prod him to behave like he normally does. Yeah, to behave like he normally does. Unfortunately for me, he didn't take the bait. But I wanted Stops to see the true James Jones, because James Jones was acting like a bitch. Because that shows you how much of a bitch the man is. This is why I would support Respect endeavor to find out who he is. Because at least with Veli and Ultra, they were the same. Yeah. But when it comes to James Jones, he was a total different person yesterday. Nah, you don't play goddamn bloody chess, you little pussy does. Watch. You know what a tactical retreat is. You see here? A tactical retreat. Sometimes you should let one of your pieces be taken. This is you. You're not white though, I know that. I think James Jones might be white. This is you. This is James Jones. Look, this is you lot. Hold on, where's a black person in here so I can say it's Veli? It's Veli. Yeah, that's you. You. I know he's gonna say I'm racist now. Where's Ultra? Is there another black person? That's Ultra. He was acting like a bitch yesterday. That's Ultra. He was acting like a woman. Rob, my savior, Rob. That's James Jones. I'm pretty sure James Jones is a white man. Yeah. And see, I let one of the pieces be taken. Yes, but overall, yeah, I have time on my hands. I'm very patient. See the time? Very patient. Very patient. I'm still on the board. Yeah, big up to COE though. I've not seen COE for a while. But look, your brother's going to be immortalized. Oh, do you know what? Yeah, I found something funny yesterday was Respect and Benny, you two are like, he was trying to say that Veli made his channel of Respect's back. He was trying to say Veli, he was like, Veli, you were nothing without me. This is Respect going, you were nothing without me. You rode my coattails. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, tiger print bottoms. They're not tiger print. They're goddamn well thingy. They're bloody well look how fat I've gone. I'm not gonna lie, it's embarrassing. Look how fat I've gone. Look. Look at that. Actually, yeah, I've gone. No, they're not tiger print. They're goddamn more Bermuda. I think it's hot down here. Jack Clad, I will sell it in the future. I'll be selling prints of it anyway. And this is what I'm gonna do to the G block. As long as Stop Spamming's not on there and Rob together. This is my next stage. See this? See that boot? See that? The boot's going to be right on your goddamn neck. Yeah? Right on your neck. Yeah. Right on your neck. They've even... The other thing is, the way they've kind of like suppressed Schiffer. Where is Schiffer gone? Let me check if Schiffer's back here, because Schiffer is somebody that I know gets under their skin, yeah, but they don't, for some reason, he's now never on there. And I need to figure out why is Schiffer being taken off the rota. Where is he? Have they kidnapped him? I wouldn't be surprised if Valley put a hit on him. Let me elaborate. I don't mean a real hit like that, but it seems like they've kidnapped him. I've not seen Schiffer for freaking weeks, ever since that roasting he gave them, and they hid the channel. Think about how bad it is, yeah. Schiffer, yeah, triggered them to such a degree that they hid the video. It's still not there. Let me see if it's turned up. Let me see if it's turned up there. Let me have a look. Let's see if it's turned up. Maybe I might, before I talk, because I don't want to say something. No. So Schiffer has not been. I've not seen him. Has anyone seen Schiffer? Maybe he is about. I've not seen him for ages, man. We need to get Schiffer back on there because we need to balance out the equilibrium again. These guys are getting real cocky on there, man. I'm not gonna lie. They're acting like real demons recently. All right, so 14 hours ago, 3 days ago, 4 days ago, 5 days ago, 6 days ago, 7 days. See, look, man, the video's not here. Is it here? It's hard for me to tell, to be honest with you. I don't think it is. So Valley hid a video because the G block went crazy because Schiffer was triggering them, and he hid the video. It's never to be seen again. It's like in the X-Files or something. We can't find it. It's in some special vault in the Valley Vision's goddamn YouTube freaking folders. I don't know where it's gone. And where is Schiffer? Where is he? Yeah. These guys are running mayhem at the moment. Yeah, well, I'm sorry. I like Schiffer. Let me tell you something. Schiffer's crazy. Schiffer. Oh, was he on yesterday? All right. I missed him, man. Okay. I need to make sure you understand. Basically, the video was Schiffer was on the panel around a week and a half ago, and he was triggering the whole of the G block. Rob, yeah, was malfunctioning. You know, he's a robot. He was sparks are coming out of his transistors. Goddamn, his circuit board was blowing up. He had freaking sparks coming out of his eardrums. Yeah, like the Terminator or something on steroids. And then what happened was that you'd also had Valley going mad. He was like frothing at the mouth. He wouldn't let him talk. You had goddamn the rest of James Jones pulling his hair out, going, ah! That video is gone. It's gone. Conspiracy? Where is it? We demand to know where that video is. Oh, on Darwa's, yeah, he's well, at least we know he's Muslim now. So let me say something about respect. If you come out as a Muslim, fair enough. Yeah, my biggest issue with Raspberry was that he's always talking about other religions as though he was part of that group, but wasn't. He was like a cock tease, yeah, of religions. So he will always pretend, almost like, you know, when you got a beautiful woman and she's making a guy think that he's gonna get something. He was the religious version of a cock teaser. Yeah, in the sense that he will say, oh, Islam, oh, you know, we'll be talking about Islam like he's a Muslim. So people are like, oh, we might be Muslim, and get all excited. When he's talking about Sikhism, it's like he's almost like a Sikh, yeah, but he wasn't, or any other religion. So he was a cock teaser of religions, yeah. And I know it sounds a bit bad, but that's how I saw him. But if he's now come out with, yeah, what do you mean stop slavery, fam? If he's now come out with the fact that he is now Muslim because he was fasting yesterday, he said he was doing prayers and all that kind of reading the Quran. Well done, man. At least we now know, and we're not. It's not ambiguous anymore. Yeah, it's not ambiguous anymore. Anyway, yeah, but it doesn't look, Jen. There is an art to triggering people. Yeah, there's an art. Like, to be able to trigger is also a tactic. Like yesterday, I lost my cool a bit. I'm not gonna lie, and that is a tactic as well that people can use. You're gonna be no, Veli. You guys, yeah, are like the wicked witches of goddamn London. Yeah, you're gonna be defeated. You cannot rely on Rob and stops for the rest of your life. At some point, you guys are going to be caught slipping. And I mean slipping in the sense of you're not going to be by yourself on that channel and we're going to just headshot you every time. It's only when you're in a big group. Because this is how brave Daraj is, yeah. Let me tell you how brave I was. I went on the panel, this one Sikh. Yeah, everyone was scared to jump on the Valley Visions because guess who was on there? You had stops on the panel. Rob, the two most destructive atheist guys. Even I concede here when they're together, they are dangerous and even alone. Then you had the trinity of bitches. Sorry, guys, I'm calling you bitches today, but I actually don't have a problem with Belly, but I do have a problem with James, so I have to call him. Or the Trinity of Trails. The Trinity of Trails. So think about it. You had James Jones, Veli, Ultra, Stops, and Rob, and little old me. One little Sikh went on there like a true warrior. And I was being mauled. You know what it felt like? You know when you're in the movie 300, I was like I was by myself. I was fighting and I was fighting and I was fighting. And then at some point I had to do a tactical retreat to realize that sometimes it's better to move and come back and fight another day. But I was the most bravest ever individual to ever step in the line in the G block because I went up against 5, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, 5 atheists, 1 theist against 5 atheists. Yes, yeah, it was bruising. I'm not gonna lie, but I know that ultimately, although it might have come across as though I was losing, the end of the day, we are winning the war. It's not the little battles. You can win the little battles, G block, demon block. It's the war that will be won ultimately. Yeah. Because you cannot disprove there is a creator. You get me? You can't disprove it. Yeah. You have not disproved it. Oh, hold on. Did I say that? Hold on. Veli, did I say Schiffer's beating you on your debate? Have I said that? I said Schiffer knows how to trigger you. And triggering someone is also a way or a tactic. Like, I had to admit I was a bit triggered yesterday because I didn't like the fact that Demon Jones was sucking off Rob's little lulla for like 4 hours. Yeah, and that pissed me off because he was lying to him about who he really was. This quadratic equation. This is how stupid you are, James Jones. Yeah. If you're going to say, do you know how to do a quadratic equation? And then when someone asks you, can you do it? And you say, no, I don't know how to do it. Then you're the dumbass. You're the dumbass if you say to someone, if I say to someone, I know how to do a goddamn quadratic equation, or do you know how to do it? And then when somebody asks me, can you do it? And I say, I don't know how to do it. Then I'm the dumbass for asking it. Anyway, I'm going to be over on the G block later. Let me see who's on there because I've got a few things to do first. But it depends how long the stream's going. How much longer you're on there for? Because I've got a few things to do first. I've been on there for 2 hours, so I need to. Let me see who's on there. Isa, Orthodox More, Ultra Moral. Oh, Daydon's back. I thought Veli and Daydon had a problem. Oh, Veli, but you lot have your own gods. Whenever I hear G Block or certain individuals within G Block, yeah. Whenever I'm coming over. Are you mad? I'm coming over. I'll come over now. You want me to come over now? Padida? I'm coming, Conjur. Jarael, I'm coming over now. You think you can freaking say to me, I can't come over to your goddamn demon block? Nah, I'm a one-man army. I know when to retreat and when to refight and fight back. We will defeat the G block. We will never surrender. yeah. I'll be over there anyway. I might just say a little hello quickly, just to kind of like, introduce myself, because a lot of these guys think that, their little harem of atheists. Did you call it a harem? Yeah, a harem of atheists is intimidating to their heart. Never. I will say so the only way I will say Stops is intimidating. I'm not gonna lie, Stops is intimidating. I've seen him long enough to know that he shows no mercy. Yeah, they got a harem of atheists. A harem of atheists, Sam. Yeah, Rob is like, the king of the harem. He just sits there. Come over here, Ultra. Suck my little lulla. Come over here. Come over here, James Jones. Bend over, bitch. Come over here, Veli. I won't say nothing about Veli though, because Veli hasn't really done nothing to me. But yeah, all of them, they got a harem of Rob's got his little harem now of atheist on G Block. Oh my god. Yeah. We should call him G Block Harem or Harem G Block. Okay. Anyway. Well, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. That's what it looked like yesterday. Not you, but if you looked at James Jones, he looked like he was gonna bloody well bend over and let him have his way with him. He was such a goddamn degenerate yesterday. He was a totally different person last night. And that shows you that he's fake. That's when I know a man's fake, because he was nice to Banksy, he was nice to Jupiter, and he didn't say nothing rude to me. That's a miracle. He's never been like that. And the only reason he was like that is because he wanted to nosh off, stop spamming. He wanted to be his boyfriend or something. That's the only reason. Yeah. Anyway, I'm off anyway. I'll be on Bellies later on. I'm not sure what time though. I don't know what time. I'll have to see. Anyway, I'm off anyway.